Hey, good afternoon. This is Jeff with Burton Snowboards, checking in from Shoreline in South Lake Tahoe. Here to talk to you a little bit today about the new Burton binding lineup, and specifically we're going to talk about traditional disc mounting, the new reflex disc, as well as our EST systems that we've been running for a few seasons here. First off, we'll start with talking about disc here, our traditional mounting system. Our discs will mount to any binding mounting setup out there. So any company, we have a disc that will actually mount to any of those, including our own channel system here. Discs have been a great way to go for a long time. Still our tried and true mounting system here. You guys noticed a little bit of plastic underneath the foot here, still reducing a lot of that, reducing the weight. And using our bomb-proof plastic polycarbonate, it's going to allow for 10% lateral flex, so allowing that board to flex a little bit more naturally as the way it's designed and way it's supposed to be ridden. Then we move on into our reflex. We introduced this last season here. This is going to allow for 70% more lateral flex. So once again, allowing that board to flex naturally underfoot and allowing that board to once again ride as it was truly designed to ride. Once again, you also notice too, within the tray, a lot of reduced material, a lot less plastic underneath foot. So we're going to have a lot better board contact with our boot, a lot better energy transfer. So all in all, a much more performance-driven binding. Moving right along, we're going to talk about EST as well. EST is kind of like our good, better, and now best with 90% more lateral flex. And once again, maximizing our contact with the board there for our premium performance riders. You guys will make a note here, we do run an EVA pad and a lot of times B3 gel on top of these, so you're definitely not standing on top of the board there. And you guys will point that out here as we kind of go through some of the bindings that are going to be represented right behind here. First up is our freestyle. Mentioned here, this is going to be our polycarbonate, our bomb-proof, a little bit softer, running a 3 on the flex scale here. New lush strap, so a nice soft EVA strap here, conforms to the foot. It's going to have our single component high back here, easy adjustable flat, so you can adjust that forward lean on the fly. Also adjustable gas pedal, which is awesome, especially at the price point, an adjustable gas pedal, fully padded EVA tray here, as well as a convertible strap up top. Rocket as a cap, rocket that's traditional over the top. Exactly what you're looking for. Moving right along, we talk about reflex. And reflex, we're going to show you, for instance, the Malavita binding. Malavita is going to be one of our premium all-mountain freestyle bindings this year. It does utilize our 70% better lateral flex system, that reflex system. We talked a little bit about specifically what we're featuring on the Malavita in addition to our reflex. We're going to be running what we call our auto cant footbeds this year, and the auto cant footbeds are going to do just that. They're going to cant as we put pressure and weight into the footbed. So we have a softer section on the inside that actually is going to be a bit of a memory foam, and as we put pressure on there, the bindings, the footbed's actually going to automatically cant to the pressure. So no matter what your stance is, no matter what your angles are, you're going to have a true auto cant system that's going to custom fit to your riding style. Next up I want to point out is our ASIM Super Strap. The ASIM Super Strap got a little chunkier medial section here. Going to provide a little bit of extra support on the outside, so when you're driving through a turn or ollieing up onto a boxer off the top of the jump, get a little bit more power out of that thicker ASIM strap on the outside, gel injected. Also, we'll be running our new improved cap strap here. Got a little rubber gusseting on the top and the bottom, so you can have zero movement, no little slip around the toe of the boot there, as well as easy adjustable straps. No tool required on the heel, and of course, living hinge high back adjustment for an ergonomically correct high back adjustment there. Also want to point out too, the new heel hammock. The heel hammock you're running in the Malavita this season, it creates a great pocket for the heel of your boot, really locking in the heel so you're not going to get any heel slip. Once again, maximizing performance with our heel hammock this season. We move right along into one of our best-selling EST bindings, and that is the Mission. And Mission is also available in disc and also available in our reflex as well. So a little bit of everything for this season here. We're going to be running our traditional super strap. This is going to be, once again, the gel injected, a little bit more straightforward there. But once again, the same strap, that one fully re-engineered cap strap. You have a nice, once again, the gusseting on the top and the bottom there really minimizes any type of slip, and once again dispersing the pressure over a great area there. Same as we saw on the Malavita, we have easy adjustment, toolless adjustment on our straps, as well as our living hinge technology story, once again to creating a ergonomically correct forward lean, maximizing the contact between our boot and our binding. So those guys who are riding, a lot of forward lean these days, you're not going to have that gap between your binding and your boot. Once again, maximizing performance. Kind of circling back around here, there is something I would like to talk about over here in the Malavita 2 you guys are going to see for this season, and that's a 0-4 lean high back. So those folks who like to stand straight up and down on the board, it's the way to go, man. Straight up and down. So when you're at 0, it's going to be a true 0. So that's going to be a quick wrap today. Suggest you guys come in, Shoreline, check it out, and get the lowdown from the guys. Have a good day.